For Practical Nigerian Content Edition is an honor for me. This cornerstone.
Moving the breeze we bring, bearing the lamp of love, and in my state let there be peace. Moving the breeze.
His Excellency, the Distinguished Senator Jury.
I'd like to also recognize here seated already the Vice Chairman of the Senate Committee. The Vice
Honorable Boma, Goodhead, and Honorable, please go ahead, yes, thank you, and Honorable Idris Salman, Member, House Committee on Nigerian Content. One welcome to you as well.
Distinguished ladies and gentlemen, permit me to recognize the representative of the Honorable Minister of Power, Mr. Adebayo Adela, who is represented by the Acting Director, Investment and Sector Development, Abubakar Haruna. You're welcome, sir.
We're also joined this morning by the Permanent Secretary of the Ministry of Petroleum Resources, His Excellency Ambassador Nicholas Abu Ella, Esquire.
You're welcome, Your Excellency. May I at this point, distinguished ladies and gentlemen, recognize the man who is ensuring that the vision for the Nigerian Content Act is brought to fruition. Is a silent achiever and one who has maintained.
Also can come back next year with everybody. Thank you very much. Onwards now. From the green chambers of the National Assembly, we're moving to the red chamber. All partners.
Arabella, I've seen your MD in the room, and as well as MDs of all, acknowledge your presence and we thank you for being here. Our sponsors, we can't thank you enough. Our speakers, we also can't thank you enough. Thank you immensely for the work that you do in supporting what DMG Nigeria is doing in collaboration with the NCDMB, Levmora Services, Bayelsa State Government, NNPC, Ministry of Petroleum Resources. We thank all of you immensely for what you do. Come on, please.
And distinguished ladies and gentlemen, permit me to also recognize seated here the representative of the Managing Director and Chief Executive Officer of Bank of Industry, Mrs. Ifoma Uzwakbala, the Executive Director of
Implementation. This team is indeed timely, considering the Nigerian state's sincere desire to increase the volume of its petroleum products, meeting its OPEC assigned quota, and produce petroleum at an internationally competitive cost. We are presented with a profound opportunity to shape the future of our nation's economy development. I bring you greetings from the House of Representatives and the leader of the National Assembly. Together, we are relentlessly resolving to transform our nation's economy into a diversified, innovative, and sustainable powerhouse that benefits every Nigerian. Our gathering today is critical as we collectively strive to strengthen the framework governing the Nigerian content in the oil and gas sector. This ambition is escalated into the transformative legislative initiative under the review by the House. The bill to repeal and to reenact the Oil and Gas Industry Content Act. This pending bill before the National Assembly, which provides the shared vision of this team. The main philosophy of this bill is not just to promote Nigerian content, but to ensure ease of doing business in the Nigerian oil and gas industry. The bill also incorporated the provisions in the presidential directives related to ease of doing business in the Nigerian petroleum industry, emphasizing timelines on contract cycles, approvals, and deemed approvals. We must acknowledge that technologies and capacities are still growing, and the external helping hands are needed to sustain our petroleum industry. Therefore, in its quest for a new frontier, the bill discourages the activities of middlemen who do not have values or to add values to transactions in the industry existing value chain. In fact, fronting under this bill is to be criminalized. As a new frontier, the bill also considered the technology, domiciliation, and domestication. Domiciliation means that technology must be attracted to Nigeria to reside in this country and domesticated to be part of the country's knowledge asset structures of international standards, in addition to physical and non-physical initiative for operators, to make such park one-stop shop for operators, especially the OEMs, that is original equipment manufacturers. We intend investing in the manufacturing subsection of the industry using indigenously sourced materials, raw materials. The non-use of locally sourced raw materials in the manufacturing industry deprives the country of many beneficial opportunities, including employment, research and development, and value retention. The bill has made adequate provisions for using local source materials, provided that such materials are certified by relevant certifying bodies as accepted by the industry standards. Nigerian content should have less tolerance for rebranded, relabeling, and recycled goods. Such goods cannot really be termed made in Nigeria goods to attract the scarce government initiative, incentives. The subtopic financing in this program also captured by my attention. This is another new frontier that should be critically examined because some of the drawbacks of developing Nigerian content among indigenous Nigerian businesses in the petroleum industry